I had a father ask me the other day. He said, "What do I do when my teenagers hate my guts?" And he was serious about that. He really believed that his teenagers hated his guts. He said they were mean to him, they were rude to him, they were flat out belligerent, and when he asked them to do stuff, they refused. They wanted nothing to do with him, or at least that's what he believed. Now, you can't answer a question like that without knowing the whole story. And when I got into this guy's story, he told me about how he was a chronic worker. He had all these jobs and jobs that would pay decent, but he had to travel, so he was away from his family. And then when he was home, he couldn't give up his hobbies. He loved softball, so he was on like 2 softball teams at the same time, and then he would hang out with his buddies. He was doing all these things, and he was confused why now his teenagers hate him. Because he's telling me, when I came home and when I was around my kids, they loved me and they had so much fun with me and they always were happy to see me, and it was like that for years and years, and now all of a sudden it's not like that. What's going on? See, just real quick, you got to understand that when it comes to teenagers, their brains are different. It's not like kids. They grow up and they can see the world in a different way. So basically these teenagers grew up and they're like, wait a second. My childhood sucked, and my dad sucks. He didn't really care about me. I don't like that. I'm not going to give him any more time. I'm not going to give him any more attention. So this father, he's asking me, how do I get my kids to love me? And I said, they loved you all along, and they still love you. That is not your problem. Your problem is they don't believe that you love them. You have to show them that you love them. And that's going to take some time to reverse. And the thing is, they're going to test you. They're not going to believe. They've been hurt by you over and over and over. They're not going to believe that you really do care about them. So as you're trying, they're going to test it. They're going to push back because they don't want to get hurt again. And you've got to push past that. You've got to show that you really do care about them. Now, unfortunately, in my experience, I find a lot of parents can't stand the fact that their teenagers don't like them anymore, but they're not really willing to do the work to show those teens that they love them, that they care about them, and turn that situation around, because it is a lot of work, and there's a lot of traps too. One trap that I see parents fall into all the time is they try to buy back the affection of their teenagers. And their teenagers are more than happy to let them do that. Like, oh, okay, you want to spend time with me? How about you buy me a car? How about you get me some video games? How about you take me to the mall and buy me some new clothes? They're more than happy to take your money and to take your resources, but that is not love. And don't fall into the trap of thinking that that's going to work. That's going to get them to turn around, because it does the opposite actually. They have less respect for you because they know exactly what they're doing. They're more than happy to pretend like things are better so that they can get what they want. But then they know that they did that and they disrespect you. They have no respect because they pulled one over on you. It doesn't work. You have to have boundaries. You can't let your kids treat you like crap and be disrespectful. You have to have boundaries. You have to be able to say, I love you, I care about you, but it's not cool for you to call me those things. It's not all right for you to treat me that way. And I love you and I care about you even when I don't buy you a car or new clothes. Now, it's okay to do stuff for them. It's okay to do things with them. It's okay to get them gifts. But that can't be the way that you're going to win them back, because it will not work. It'll backfire. It will make things worse. But I tell you what is going to work for you. You make sure that your teenager knows that you care for them as much as any person on this earth. You go to their game, you go to their recital, you take them fishing, you take them camping, you spend massive amounts of time with them, even if it's playing some stupid video game. You show them that no matter what they do, no matter what they say, that you're not going to quit, that you love them, that you care about them, and you are here to stay. And then you're going to get to experience one of those moments that I have seen many parents have, where they come back and they tell me about the time that their teenager said, hey, can we go hang out some more? Can we spend some more time together? When they realize that they have reconnected, that they have reestablished that relationship. It's an awesome place and you can do it, but it takes work. You're going to have to work at it. But I know you can do it. I know these situations can be very difficult, and some of you didn't have much choice. Maybe you were a single parent, or for some circumstance, some reason, you weren't able to give the time and attention to your kids that they needed, and now you're in this tough situation. But don't give up. Keep at it. And I got an idea. There's a lot of you out there who have some wonderful ideas about how to connect with teenagers, how to show them love, and how to build that relationship. Put it in the comments. Let's share. Let's help each other out. Hey, these are tough situations. Your family needs you. Don't give up.